Alright, Hannah, I figured the easiest way for me to explain this to you so that you could see what I was doing is to record a video for you showing you exactly how I did what I did, so that way you can go back and do it yourself and hopefully have it work. To start off, right now I'm on Computer Lab 133, and I noticed that you did manage to delete the times where there was teachers regularly scheduled, and when I look further out, it looks like you did do it the correct way when you deleted them, that you deleted all reoccurring events, which is what you should have done, so that's good. So now the question you had, one of them was about how to make those time slots fill in so that people can check or click on them and have them work. The easiest way to do it when there is a day where that time slot still exists as an appointment time, and in Lab 133 it's on Friday. So what I'll do is, like this 4th hour time slot from 10:15 to 10:55, I'm going to click on it, edit details, and then where it says the time block repeat weekly on Friday, I'm going to edit that so that it repeats Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And keeping it at ends never. Everything I put in ends never. Otherwise, next school year, you're going to have to go back and redo everything. The drawback to it is if we switch the schedule, or the administrators switch the schedule and end up having different start and end times for the hours, or less or more hours, then everything you did would have to be redone. And there's a couple different ways you could do that, but I'm not even going to worry about that right now. We'll just stick to adding those other times. Click Save, and you want the changes to apply to all appointment slots in the series. And then voila, there they are. You now have everything in there ready to go. And I'll do the same thing one more time for the 11:45. Edit details, repeat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then done. And make sure you save all appointment slots, and it fills them in. The same thing you can very easily do for 207, same type of thing, as well as for 130 and 110A and 110B. I did notice here that when we go in to, and it'll take me just a second here. Okay, here we go. Alright, so if I go here to the school district website, and I go to schools, McNeil, IMC, calendars, and I'll take a look at 130 here. Oh, that's 110B, that's not the one I wanted. So let's go back here. Here we go, 130. I was in 133, not 130. Okay. It's been kind of a long night. Lucy didn't go to bed as early as I hoped, so sorry, this is taking me a little bit longer. Calendars, here we go, 133. And I click on Lab Sign-Out, because remember, they're not going to appear on this calendar unless they're checked out by a teacher at that time. That's when you'll see them. The other thing is when you put in reoccurring time slots are not going to show up on this front calendar either. They're only going to show up the ones the teachers put in. It's a glitch with the thing. That's just how the system works. Unfortunately, there's nothing you or I could do to fix that. It's just the way Google is set up. I've read a lot of forums with people not happy about that, but it's the way it is. And as you can see now, all of those times that I created are now in there as available. One thing I did want to pop in and check was when I clicked here, where am I on? 207, I'm seeing like some of these places have 2. It looks like Beth Gust coming in. It also has 2. So I want to double check. That might be something that you did when you put them in. So we'll click here, and it's showing Beth Gust has it every day. Janet Henke in there. Okay, I just want to check to make sure. I'm thinking this might be that Gust went in and signed it out. No, we have some duplicates here. It looks like second hour, where you could have 2 teachers go in on Tuesday and Thursday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and show you how to fix that. So Tuesday and Thursday, what we'd have to do here is edit details, repeat weekly on weekdays, and then where Gust is in here, okay, it looks like she did sign that in. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why it's showing up like that. I'm not really going to worry about it right now. Same thing with this 10:15 time slot. Edit the repeat weekly to repeat every day of the week, and then you're done and save. Now, where this kind of gets confusing is when you're in the IMC. No, that's not the right one. IMC checkout. There we go. The IMC calendar is like the default calendar for the IMC webpage, which is why nothing's on there. Now, let's say, for instance, if you have a teacher coming in at the times that are already in here, for instance, the 8:20 for Janum Detling, you can edit the details, and if another teacher is going to take that time, all you have to do is change the title of it. That'll be the easiest way to go about doing it. If you have a situation where this teacher, nobody's coming in that day at that time, what I'd have you do there is when you click on it, choose delete. And when you choose delete, it's going to ask if you want to delete just this instance or every instance, and you would choose to delete every instance. And then the same way I did before, you have this no title slot here. I would use that one to make it Monday through Friday with that one. I put in the no Mrs. Lasecki because that's when I wasn't in there, and I just wanted to make that make teachers aware of that. So then what you would just have to do is, oops, I didn't click right on it. If I click on it, okay, that's weird. It's not wanting me to let me do it. Reoccurring event, reminders. Oh, there we go. Now I can delete no Mrs. Lasecki, all events in the series. Now that's out of there, so it doesn't appear. When you go to actually put a teacher in for a time, I'll show you real quick just using 133 as an example. Let's say I have Gust coming in, and she's going to come in Thursdays at 8:45. What I would do here is I'd edit the details, repeat weekly on weekdays. What I would do is I'd change this to weekly, and I would go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I take Thursday out and Friday. Done, and then save all appointment slots in the series. Now that Thursday time is gone. Then what I would do is I'd click here, and I'd put it in as an event instead of an appointment slot. And I always go to edit events so I can put my exact time in, and I can put it as 8, it wouldn't be 30, it would be 45 to end at 9:35. And then I can repeat it weekly on Thursdays, not end it, and I can title it Gust. Then I can save it, and now there it is. It's in and ready to go. As you can see, I did put the time wrong. I put 35 instead of 25. But you see how I did that there. It's not real hard to do. Then what will happen is when a teacher is coming into here and they go to calendars, lab 133, they won't see it in here, but when they click on the sign-out sheet, it doesn't appear as a slot they can use. When you do it that way, it'll be blank. Now, if you want teachers, I forgot about this, if you want teachers to be able to see it, then we'll delete it. And instead, what you'll do is you'll put it in as an appointment slot. Make sure you're choosing the calendar. That's the other thing that's kind of crazy. You have to do that every time. Edit the details to be 8:45 to 9:25. We'll repeat it weekly on Thursday, and we'll call it Gust. And it's offered as a 40-minute time slot. And then you can go ahead and save it. Now when I put it in as a slot here, already called Gust, people won't be able to take that slot over. So if I go back over here into my calendar, now you can see that it says Gust. So her name is already in there, and it'll be in there every week. So teachers like to be able to see it, put it in as appointment slot instead of as an event. Everything should go in as appointment slots. If you have any other questions, let me know. I hope this answers everything for you. If not, just shoot me a call or an email. But hopefully that answers all of your questions and gets everything working.